Bonjour tout le monde, bienvenue sur MAO Live, votre radio parisienne, indépendante et 100% gratuite. Aujourd'hui, on accueille Bastienne, qui est une DJ néerlandaise. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, thank you.
Are you happy to be in Paris?
Very happy. Yeah, I was here for the last time, I think 2 years ago, but I love the city, and especially this time of year when it gets dark early, all the lights are everywhere. Yeah.
Where did you play 2 years ago?
No, it was not to play, just for holidays to be in Paris. Is it your
first time in Paris for play?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's exciting.
So for the people who don't know you, how would you describe your sounds?
It's always such a tough question to describe my sound because it's always developing. I'm always finding new stuff that I love, and for me, it's been about 6, maybe 7 years now, the whole DJ journey, and I've been going through so many sounds. And at this point, it starts to. I take all those experiences with the sets that I play today, but mostly it's techno. Sometimes I play house sets, and sometimes it's a little bit more in between, like the gray area between house and techno. It's a real sweet spot that I like as well. Yeah.
With which style did you start DJing?
I started out playing jungle and drum and bass. Oh. Yeah, totally different. So that's why I say I've been going through so many styles and so many influences through the years. So now to come out and play techno sets, but really make use of all those experiences and all those sounds that I discovered, it's quite nice, and it's nice to experiment with as well. Yeah.
So you often talk about exploration and experimentation.
Yeah.
What drives you to look for new texture and influence?
For me, it's music has always been in my life, and I always talk a lot also about being in touch with my emotions and trying to bring that to my audience and bring that to my sets. So. Yeah, just moving through life in different periods of my life, different phases of my life, I found new music and new sounds that fit my mood for that moment or that time.
Yeah, it's a good answer.
Yeah.
Your set have a hypnotic and emotional side. What do you want the crowd feel when you play?
Like I said, it's for me. It's a lot about being in touch with my emotions.
Yeah, so it depends of the mood.
Depends
of
on the
place,
mood,
maybe of the crowd.
Yeah, and exactly. And if you ask me what it is that I want to bring to my audience, I hope for them to get in touch with their emotions as well. It's with any kind of art, everybody looks at it different, feels something different, and it's that's beautiful, I think. Yeah.
As you say, so your style evolve with your mood and different time of your life. But how do you think that your style evolved since the beginning, and how did he evolve?
Well, like I said, I started out quite different, so it's interesting how I ended up playing techno now. I think I started out playing jungle and drum and bass. Then at some point I fell in love with disco. After that came house, and then slowly I started really enjoying techno, and I bring those influences back now. So I guess, yeah, really just bringing it all together. And I look at my sets nowadays, techno sets, for example. I love playing with old disco vocals or breakbeat loops or stuff like that. Just bringing everything together is such a nice. I lost the English word, but yeah, it's really nice to challenge yourself in that way and bring it all together.
Do you have a special influence in Netherlands in the techno scene?
Special influence, well. Especially since I've been doing back-to-backs with Sterrak, so Steve Rochman. I guess for the last year especially, that's been a big influence. Yeah, there's so many great DJs to name, and maybe the biggest influences would have been the female DJs in the Netherlands, because I really loved looking up to them in the start. and that really helped me gain confidence as a woman as well in this scene.
What do you think about the evolution of women places on the booth?
Yeah, it's always such a hard question because I am very aware that the places that I play, especially in the Netherlands, it's kind of a nice progressive bubble where they have a lot of awareness about being diverse in your crowds and in your program, your lineups. So sometimes I get the feeling like, oh, we're doing good. Women are represented, and that's nice. On the other hand, I'm very aware that that is my own progressive bubble, but it's just a small part of the entire scene in the Netherlands. So there's still a lot of work to be done.
And what do you think about the Netherlands scene, not just only for women DJ, but the techno scene in Netherlands?
I love it. Yeah, I was just talking about it outside with my boyfriend who is here with me. It's nice to now slowly see more places outside of the Netherlands and compare that to what we have, and it's actually quite nice. I think we have some amazing clubs, and especially that bubble that I am in, it's quite progressive, and I love that about the scene most. Yeah.
Do you have favorite places to party to recommend to us in Netherlands?
Well, first of all, I would say Brett. We host our own daycare parties there, and so please come there. I would really recommend.
Okay.
Also, I have a big heart for Is Burning, and Club Raum I also really love, and yeah, there's a lot of other great places, but top 3 I think. Yeah.
Previously you talked about B2B. To you, what do you enjoy the most about playing B2B?
The challenge, I say, yeah, it's always nice when I prepare for a back-to-back with someone else. I love diving into their sets, to their sound, and find like the overlap with my own sound and kind of challenge yourself to find some new stuff. And yeah, that's always like stuff that I put into my bag for my own sets later. So it's it's a nice challenge always.
You also have a project with Ver. I don't know if I pronounce it well.
Vuur, yeah.
Vuur.
It translates to fire.
It's a project more focused on dynamics and rhythm. How does these two influence your solo work?
My other work, sorry?
How does this project influence your solo career?
Yeah.
And what's this project for those who don't know?
Yeah, it's together with Vuur. I mostly play house sets. Every once in a while we play techno together, but it's mostly been house. And nowadays I mostly play techno sets. So in its own, to play house sets together with him and also be challenged in that way, that's really what I bring into my own sets. So it's very inspiring to be in the booth together, play house sets, and develop that sound for myself. And it's nice to do that together with someone, so you're not alone, and it's a bit less scary. You get to take a bit more risks with your set as well, and just try out
it's
stuff.
always nice to be two on the booth.
Exactly, it gives you time to think in between.
So you're co-curator and residence of Daycare, the famous Sunday parties at Brett, the place you talk about. How did this project start?
Well, Daycare actually started a couple years ago already, and that was before COVID, before all the lockdowns that happened in the Netherlands. And it is a concept that's actually started by friends of ours. So the people that started the parties, they're not involved now, but they worked at the club at the time. It started out as a day concept, so daycare. And now, a couple of years later, the project was quiet, and we were like, hey, it's kind of nice to bring that back again, but with a new team. So we asked them, like, hey, is it okay for us to bring new life to daycare? And nowadays, it's very focused on building a community. And it's quite nice to see the kind of people that come out to party on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Sunday going on Monday
It's
nights.
such a different vibe.
Yeah. So that, I would say, has to be the first place for me, always, building a community. And then we try finding DJs that, balance somewhere on the house and the techno spectrum.
And what's the vision behind Daycare? What the things that you want to show with these projects?
Well, what we really want to show, and that's kind of how we try to choose people on the lineups, are DJs that fit that community, DJs that we feel would really enjoy playing at our parties, DJs that like to experiment, that maybe do like always play techno sets and want to try out house or the other way around. And for us, it's a lot of DJs that we look up to, because that's the best thing, right? Getting to invite people that really inspire you.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Is there a track that you've been listening on repeats?
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about that, but I guess it's an album that I've been listening, I think, the most for the past year. But it's a jazz album, actually. When I get home or when I'm on the move somewhere, I really like listening to jazz. So it's Avishai Cohen. He has a new album. It's called Bright Lights. It's a jazz album that I really love. And if I would have to choose a track that I actually play in my techno set...
I wanted to ask you if you put some jazz on your set sometimes.
Well, that's it's a hard combination. Yeah. Would be nice to experiment with, though. But if I have to pick a track that I actually play in my electronic sets, I would have to go for Let's Make Louvre Tonight. It's a Biafra edit that I found. It's actually kind of a disco track that has a really nice vocal to it, a really nice 90s sound, and it's a track that I can play either in a house set, in a techno set, or as a nice warm closing track.
Nice. And to finish, what's the most important things that you've learned as a DJ?
Confidence. Really, yeah.
It's a good answer.
Yeah, it's an easy answer as well, because that's maybe been the biggest personal development that I went through as a DJ, being confident on stage. Really finding moments to just take a step back and breathe.
It's a big work.
and yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect.